It is time now for the Peter Channel New News Abroad on this Saturday afternoon, June 23rd, 2016. Good afternoon, buddy. I'm Peter Wiggins. I have 12 noon news lines here. Our top story at 12 noon here on this Saturday afternoon is the latest on the blizzard here. As New Jersey Governor Chris Christie had a phone conference with 300 mayors around the state on the latest on the storm and 90,000 power outages in the Garden State, mostly in the central southern sections of New Jersey. While National Weather Service predicted that New York could get up to 25 inches of snow, Philadelphia hardest hit so far with 17.1 inches of snow, along with the D.C. Baltimore area, where they get up to 2 feet of snow. And in Baltimore, the Royal Caribbean cruise ship supposed to be docked to Baltimore is going to spend one more day at sea until the storm clears. Traffic backups on the Pennsylvania Turnpike in central West Virginia on I-77 and 4-mile stretch. 200 and 250 tractor trailers are stranded. 3,000 cars stranded on I-75 in Kentucky overnight. 11 storm-related deaths so far, and 279,000 power outages along the path of the blizzard. We'll have more of that coming up on the weather segment of the Peter Channel New News Report. In other news, former New York Mayor Matt Boomer is considered to launch a third-party bid for the White House. NBC News confirmed on Saturday. 4 people have been killed in a school shooting in a small town in northern Saskatchewan. Canadian authorities said officers went to the La Loche Community School on Friday afternoon, arrested a suspect, and seized his weapon. Washington, where President Obama secretly authorized the Central Intelligence Agency to begin the armament series on battle rebels in 2013, the spy agency knew it would be ever willing partner to help pay for the covered operation. Donald Trump more deserving of a ridicule than banishment, according to Dana Milbank from the Washington Post. A juvenile bystander sustained minor injuries when a police officer fired on a man seen brandishing a gun in the Las Vegas Strip in an incident that forced the closure of the busiest tourist quarter for several hours, authorities said on Saturday. Sani Yemen, the United Nations humanitarian coordinator for Yemen, said Saturday that they are seeking ways to ensure unconditional access to Taiz, a city of about 25,000 residents besieged by Shiite rebels who control the capital have been fighting. North Korea announced that it sold an American student auto F-1 buyer after an identified also act in early January. Istanbul, Turkey, and the United States continue to disagree about the status of the Syrian Kurdish forces, which will become a key part in the U.S. Haiti is scheduled to join 24th presidential election been postponed against the Provincial Electoral Council made the announcement on Friday as violence escalated over the charges of fraud made by opposition candidate Jude Celestin. Sebring, Ohio. Volunteers are determined in the water this weekend. The residents of the Northeast Ohio after tests found lead levels and exceed federal standards. A Good Samaritan was shot and killed in North Carolina when he tried to help a motorist stranded as a massive snowstorm pummeled in the East Coast was reported on Saturday. At least one resident of the nation's capital appeared to be blissfully unfazed by the blizzard that shut down much of Washington, D.C. Manchester, at a Capitol Social Club earlier this month, Marco Rubio sought providers other with support of House members to deliver a sober and update about the Florida Senator's chances. As stock and commodities market continue to try to make puppers of energy investors everywhere, many investors are undoubtedly unnerved by the volatility. Unemployment in the Midland region posted the third lowest unemployment rate in the state, 3.4% in June, according to the Texas Workforce Commission. Purchases of previously owned U.S. homes rose more than projected in December, helped in part by warmer weather and wrapping up the best year since 2006. By controlling the space and condensation, researchers was able to control the spread of frost across surfaces to completely prevent frost. 2 months after Jeff Bezos' explosion let rocket and just passed the boundary of the space, and then recovered the soft land in the space company is repeated the feat on Friday with the same rocket and another breakthrough for the booming commercial business. The massive snowstorm, dumping snow from Georgia to New York, is just as beautiful from space as it is close to waking up the fresh powder outside doors. New researchers appears to discredit the age-old theory that the zebra straps up and evade predators, but it's happened since it no longer holds up scrutiny while it exists. Dole Fresh Vegetables Incorporated has temporarily suspended operations at the Springfield our production facility named voluntary withdrawn from the market. All Dole branded and private label package sales processed at the location. Officials least reads Latin American and Caribbean countries have cautioned women to avoid becoming pregnant because of the severe birth defects caused by the Zika virus, but women advocates say that effects are formally conjoined. Twin who was born attached to his brother is headed to home after being released from the hospital as the recently released twin Connor Mirabal was discharged from the Wolfson Children's Hospital on Wednesday. Okay, take a look at New England Insular here in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Here, Celebrated at 119 Chester Street, a working fire ignited a 3-story wood frame apartment. A home is reported on the Canada occupant possible in apartment 6. From command fire is not companies over all the time, and primary search all for his apartments is negative. The companies making that way. They are holding the real. Peter Chell News on 12:05 p.m. on this Saturday afternoon. Time out for a spot report here, and the Boston Bruins are at the Garden tonight, taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Game time 7 o'clock at the Garden. Here, ball the Celtics and the Sixers have scruffed Sunday instead of tonight because of the blizzard down in Philadelphia. LeBron James stressed that he did not influence the Cleveland Cavaliers coach change, saying that he was surprised and cut off guard by the decision to fire David Blatt. Oakland all those months have passed, with Steve Kerr telling Bob Myers day after day that he was just ready to return in according to the response from the Golden State Warriors general manager with Zaylen coach and always the same. The pressure was coming in from everywhere as traditional social media in their own clubhouse, and perhaps most words from the top Robin NL Aces. With Wiggins suspended back, the New York Mets can finally exhale. Peter Chaladusa is now 12:06 p.m. We're on this. On this Saturday afternoon here, the day of the blizzard here, the day of the snowstorm here in New England while blizzard down south. 42 impact are canceled so far. And take a look at the road situation here. We got 24 here on the southbound side. We have an accident here down in Bridgewater section between exit 16 and 106 in West Bridgewater and Route 104 in Bridgewater. So expect some delays in the Bridgewater section of Route 24 southbound here. But highways in Massachusetts are looking good here. Mass Pike interchange with 91 a little slow here. 95 on both ends from Wesley all the way out down to Route 165 in Arcadia. It is a slow go because of the snow here. Down in Connecticut here, I-80 eastbound side connects around I-91, so expect delays here. In Connecticut, I-91 on both ends from Middletown, Connecticut, all the way down to New Haven. Slow go. Route 15 on the southbound side of the Wilbur Cross Parkway connected around I-91 Hampton, Connecticut, so expect delays here. 95 in Connecticut, so from the down border all the way up to New London, and then 95 is backed up from both ends from Old Saybrook all the way down through Greenwich, Connecticut here. And all the highways in New York City vicinity are slow go. And Long Island Expressway is slow from River all the way up to Manhattan here. And all the highways in New York Freeway from Poughkeepsie down from New York City are slow. In New Jersey, every highway in the Garden State, slow go due to snow here. In Pennsylvania, all the highways in the Philadelphia region are slow go, and same as for the Harrisburg region here. And Scranton Wilkes-Barre is slow. I-80 is slow from Lock Haven all the way at the New Jersey border here. Pennsylvania Turnpike, it is backed up from Pittsburgh all the way out to Philadelphia here. So expect some delays here. 95 in Delaware, it's backed up for the Wilmington stretch. In Maryland, 95 is backed up from the Maryland-Delaware border all the way down from Baltimore. And all the highways in D.C. and Maryland, and slow go. Highways down in Virginia are slow. 95 slow from D.C. down for Richmond and down for Petersburg, Virginia. I-81 is slow from Martinsburg all the way up to Lexington, Virginia here. In West Virginia, I-77 is backed up here. From Ohio all the way down for the West Virginia border here around Bluefield, Virginia here. And in North Carolina here, I-85, it's slow from Charlotte all the way to Greensboro, and I-40 it's slow for the Raleigh-Durham stretch, and I-85 it's slow from Durham all the way out to Virginia here. And I-95 it's a little slow before I-40 here. The Greensville stretch is a little slow here. And out in Tennessee here, I-65 it is slow from Kentucky all the way down for Nashville. I-24 is slow from Nashville down for Clarksville, Tennessee here. I-75 it is slow for the Daniel Boone National Forest in Southern Kentucky here. And I-64 is slow from Charleston down for West Huntington, West Virginia here. So if you're out on the highway, try to be patient, be safe, and help will be on your way. If you don't, stay home and stay safe. And right at this East Coast Blizzard of 2016 here. All right. All right, look at that MBTA alerts here in Massachusetts here. Still on Nelson Fox Spencer, minor delays due to traffic. Still on Nelson Fox Spencer, minor delays due to traffic here. Commuter rail, it is looking good. As the commuter rail is up and on a normal Saturday schedule today for your safety, allow additional time to traverse parking lots and platforms here. And the ferries, they are looking good here. Looking at the latest transit situation down in New York City here. Due to the deteriorating road conditions and poor visibility, New York City Transit and MBTA bus service will begin an orderly shutdown of all local, limited, and express bus service at noon as excess ride service will be suspended here. Long Island Railroad, Metro, Railroad, and New York City subway services currently operating with scattered weather related today. Delays on the elevated and open cut subway rail line as crews and snow fighting equipment have been dispatched and are working to keep platforms and rails clear of ice and snow. We will be monitoring conditions for impacts to service we advise. People that possible to remain at home during the duration of the storm. And all SEPTA service in the Philadelphia area, with the exception of Market, Frankfurt, and Broad Street lines, are suspended. Please use caution during your travels as SEPTA platforms, parking lots, and walkways and vehicles may be wet, slippery, icy. And Market, Frankfurt line, due to weather conditions, elevators and street level escalators are out of service. And down in Washington Metro here, the red line, orange line, silver line, blue line, yellow line, green line Metro Rail is closed and all services suspended for Sunday due to the blizzard conditions here. Peter Channel News Time is now 12:13 p.m. here on this Saturday afternoon here. Time now for our weather report here and the latest on the blizzard here. Right now, our current conditions here in North Massachusetts here at and now, we just got an update here. We are under a winter storm warning now until 7 a.m. on Sunday morning here. Okay. Current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 12 noon, 34 degrees. That temperature overcast skies. Humidity 67%. Wind speed northeast at 10 miles per hour. Dupe about 24 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. And it feels like 26 degrees here with the winds here. Alright, let's take a look at our current conditions around the region here. 32 degrees. Our temperature in Boston, 30 in Beverly, 30 in Gloucester, 23 in Bedford, 21 in Lawrence, 22 in Fitchburg, 20 in Worcester, 24 in Sturbridge and Milford, it's 33 in Norwood, 34 in Taunton, 33 in Bedford, it's 34 in Plymouth, 34 in Falmouth, 34 in Chatham, it's 30 in Smithfield, it's 34 in Providence, 31 in Westleaf, 34 in Montauk, 34 in Blockon, 32 in Montauk, 31 in Islip, 31 in New York City, 29 in Bridgeport and New Haven, it's 26 in Denver, 25 in Waterbury, 29 in Middletown, 29 in Hartford, it's 27 in Windlock, 24 in Springfield, it's 24 degrees out in Greenfield, 23 in North Adams, 22 in Pittsfield, 21 in Albany, 19 in Silver Springs, 23 in Bennington, Vermont, 18 in Brevard, Vermont, it's 16 in Renton, Vermont, 14 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, it's 18 in Luck, New Hampshire, 20 in Concord, New Hampshire, 19 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 21 degrees in Nashville, New Hampshire, 21 in Keene, New Hampshire, 19 in Chatham, New Hampshire, 20 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 16 degrees up in Portland, Maine. Here, all right, looking at current conditions around the region here, and this is the center of the storm system off the Delaware coast with a front line from New York State down to central Pennsylvania down from Maryland and Delaware with a warm front at the sea. And emerging cold front from the center all the way down for the Bahamas here. And another front line from southeastern Missouri down for South Carolina here. And another front line from Dayton, Turner Beach up the Carolina coast here. Front line from the southeastern Montana down for the western Dakotas, down for the Rockies and western Texas here. And a front line from southeastern California down for the Gulf of California here. And a front line from central Washington State down for western Idaho. Front line off the Oregon coast. And a cold front from south-central California stretching at the sea here. And we got high-pressure ridges and a cold front from southern Alberta down from Saskatchewan. Emerging a warm front from south-central Manitoba down from Minnesota here. And we got high-pressure ridges in Quebec. And down in British Columbia here. And also ultra high pressure ridges in the Central Rockies Mountain region, and another ridge of high pressure down for the Ozarks here. And the Central Plains things here. Okay, it is 25 degrees in Detroit, 21 in Pittsburgh, 20 in Washington, D.C., 20 in Atlanta, 66 in Miami, 55 in Brownsville, Texas, 34 in Dallas, Texas, it's 22 in Kansas City, 21 in Omaha, Nebraska, 30 in Chicago, 34 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 36 in Great Falls, Montana, it's 43 in Seattle, 53 in San Francisco, 56 in Los Angeles, it's 43 in Las Vegas, 52 in Phoenix, 31 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 43 in Denver, and 31 in Salt Lake City, Utah. Here, okay, here is the latest radar situation on this storm here. Okay, so far it is snowing from Cape Cod and Islands all the way down from 195 from Wareham down to Providence and covering much of Coming much of Rhode Island, coming much of Connecticut, and stretching from Springfield down for Worcester and then up to where? And it's snowing from Poughkeepsie down to New York City and coming much of the tri-state region of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut with some snow into the Long Island. It's coming in much of New Jersey with snow, and it's a rain line off the South Jersey coast, off the Villas and off Atlantic City. And it's snowing for much of Pennsylvania from Philly down for Harrisburg and east to Pittsburgh. And it's snowing for much of Maryland and D.C. and eastern Virginia here. And it's also snowing from West Virginia down for Southern Iowa, down for eastern Kentucky and northeastern Tennessee. And snowing in Roanoke Rapids and North Carolina and around Raleigh, Durham area is covered with some snow here. And it's sleeting and raining around Norfolk, Virginia and stretched up to southeastern Maryland around Salisbury, Maryland, down for southeastern Delaware here. And this is a dry spot around Fort Meade, around Severn, around Ferndale, around Glenburnie, around Millsville in Maryland, just south of between Baltimore and Washington, D.C. here. Okay, let's see what's going on around. It's snowing up in northeastern portions of Minnesota, now for northwestern Wisconsin, now for Ontario, now for central portions of Manitoba, and some spotty snow showers from west central portions of Saskatchewan and eastern Alberta, and some rain showers west central snow showers west central portions of Alberta. Some spotty snow showers in central portions of British Columbia, some spotty line of rain showers from northwestern California, stretching to the Oregon, Washington coastline with some sleet and snow in the Cascades of Washington, Oregon, and up to the Sierras of California. Some rain showers from north central Nevada and western Idaho down for east central portions of Washington State with some sleet and snow mixing, and that's also snowing from central Idaho down for northwestern portions of Utah here. Okay, look at it. Alright, look here, and it shows clouds coming much of New England and down for the Virginias down in the western Carolinas, and another line of clouds from British Columbia down for Ontario, stretching down for the Plain States, and another line of clouds coming much to the western portion of the country here. Okay, take a look at weather notes here. Here is a peak wind gust so far. Boston, Massachusetts at 39 miles. Norwood, Mass. 35. miles an hour. Taunton, Mass. 30 miles an hour. Beverly, Mass. at 28 miles an hour. Marshfield, Mass. 37 miles an hour here. Falmouth, Mass. 44 miles an hour. New Bedford, Mass. 36 miles an hour. Chatham, Mass. 38 miles an hour. Martha's Vineyard, Mass. at 47 miles an hour. Nantucket at 62 miles an hour. Worcester, Mass. at 33 miles an hour. Springfield, Mass. 30 miles an hour. Providence, Rhode Island. 40 miles an hour. Buckland, Rhode Island at 45 miles an hour. New London, Connecticut at 45 miles an hour. Bridgeport, Connecticut, 32 miles an hour. JFK, New York, 38 miles an hour. Islip, New York at 38 miles an hour here. Montauk, New York at 37 miles an hour here. Island, New Jersey, 38 miles an hour. Atlantic City, New Jersey, 44 miles an hour. Toms River, New Jersey, 36 miles an hour. Trenton, New Jersey, 39 miles an hour. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 37 miles an hour here. Wilmington, Delaware, 38 miles an hour. Dover, Delaware, 31 miles an hour here. Baltimore, Maryland, 31 miles an hour. And Washington, D.C., 33 miles an hour here. And Salisbury, Maryland at 37 miles an hour. Ocean City, Maryland at 41 miles an hour so far here. And okay, look at forecast discussion around the region here. Powerful low pressure emerges off the Carolina coast today and spreads accumulated snow across Connecticut, Rhode Island, and eastern Massachusetts this morning tonight with heaviest snow from Hartford and Providence to Plymouth and south. The storm will also deliver storm to damage and northeast winds over Cape Cod and odds, along with a risk of coastal flood, and temperatures begin to moderate early next week as cold front routes throughout the weekend here. Near Trope forecast heavy snow across Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts. Heaviest snow from Hartford, Providence, Plymouth to the south coast. And strong to damage winds to Cape Cod Downs here. Significant change in the onboard forecast. Strong snowman area set up across Long Island and the Block Island onto Nantucket. This band is focused for the heaviest snowfall. Portions of Long Island has received snowfall rates of 3 inches per hour and anticipated this impacted beyond Martha's Vineyard and south coast of Block Island and south coast of southern New England. This band is in excellent agreement with intense lift Omega and the 12Z dam. In fact, if Genesis shows this band making all the way up to the central Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts. We really like that. Latest NEM and rep OFPF. Guidance which shows the tight QPF gradient only issue is the latest HRR does show drop off of the QPF across northern Bristol County, so have a lower confidence in their so fall back. Perhaps a HRR is onto the dry air that the band will have to push through. And the band makes it up when the months, so it'll be closer to 10 inches, but if it doesn't, then months will be closer to 5 inches. Again, low confidence, therefore. When we had an upgraded advisory to warnings across Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts, and interior advisory to Worcester and Suffolk counties. As mentioned in the previous after there will be a very tight gradient from significant snow to very little here. Otherwise, very little change regarding coastal and wind headlines at this time. Well, wait for the latest long guidance to continue and finalize the forecast here. And now, winter storm warning is now included for Bristol, Plymouth, and Barnstable counties, and Nantucket counties, and much of Rhode Island, and all of Connecticut here. Well, winter's work for advisories from some Worcester County, and Norfolk County, and Suffolk County, including the Boston region, and a blizzard warning from Marshfield and the Connecticut, and down from New York City, down from D.C. And here we are, winter storm warning, including here in Norton. Here, winter storm warning in effect for until 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. The National Weather Service in Taunton is issued a winter storm warning for Northern Connecticut, Northern Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts, which is effective until 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday. The winter weather is no longer in effect. Locations: Northern Connecticut, Northern Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts. Cities and towns that are warning include Hartford, Windsor Locks, Union, Vernon, Putnam, Willimantic, Taunton, Brockton, Foster, Smithfield, and Providence. Hazard type snow. Snow accumulations up 6 to 10 inches, and snow developing around Lake Water. There may be briefly heavy at times. In the afternoon and evening, the gusty winds up to 35 miles combined with a snow will start to blow snow and poor visibility. At times, snow will begin to tape off after midnight. Here, hazard travel with snow covered roadways and poor visibility. Northeast at 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Temperatures in mid-20s. Visibility 1/4 to 1/2 mile at times. And precursor actions. A winter storm warning is issued with an average of 6 or more inches of snow expected in a 12-hour period. For 8 or more inches in a 24-hour period. Travel will be slow and best or well. Treated surface and quite difficult at 8 untreated surfaces. Here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, snow high to 32 degrees. Northwest about 18 inches to 60 to 18 miles per hour with the northeast winds, chest patients, 1% total daytime circulation, 2 to 4 inches possible. Then, snow like the main before 11 p.m. clouds got about 20 degrees. North about 16 18 miles gusts up to 39 miles an hour. Chest patients, 70% new circulation, 3 to 5 inches possible. So, we expect to get about 5 to 9 inches of snow here in the Norton area here. For Sunday, most sites got about 34 degrees. North about 7 to 13 miles gust high, 34 miles an hour here. For Saturday night, forecast cloud about 18 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Monday, sun's got about 36 miles an hour. Light west wind. Monday night, forecast cloud about 26 degrees. Tuesday, forecast cloud about 44 degrees. Tuesday night, chance of snow showers before 9 p.m. Most clouds cloud about 32 degrees. Just based 30%. Wednesday, southern forecast cloud about 40 to about 22 degrees. Thursday, most clouds got about 34 to about 24 degrees. And for Friday, chance of snow showers, clouds got about 37 degrees. Just based 40%. Peter's word phrase of the day. Be prepared for snow Saturday. Peter Wiggins will be a good afternoon and a good positive to all. Be safe and all the weather alert at 3 p.m. and then the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news. Have a good afternoon and be safe and be positive.